layers. Impacts GPU, fog quality. Level. Owl post. Quests. Tomes and tribulations. Main. Assignment, relationships. Side. Map. Hogwarts. Flow flames locate, level. 8. Inventory. Gear. Gear. Faceware. Equipped item. Nothing selected. Inventory. Wand handles. Celestial, dark gray, botanical, gold leaf. Celestial, equipped item. Botanical, gold leaf. Wand handles. A carved, floral hand, inventory, beasts. Notes. Mysterious book. Letters, resources. Sort alphabetically, beasts. Notes. Beasts. Resources. Collections. Tools. Challenges. Quests. Field guide pages. Field guide pages. Quests. 9. Map. Flow flames locate, quests. Owl post. Mouse left button. Select. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Professor Fig. Map. Settings. Fog. Gameplay options. Control option. Gameplay option. Gameplay options. Difficulty. Story. Change the difficult, normal. Controller rumble. On. Invert camera x-axis. Invert camera y-axis. Camera relative target. Camera sensitivity. Control options. Gameplay. PC control option. Accessibility. User interface. Show enemy / user interface op. Save / load and exit. Display options. R. Reset to default. Frame rate. Frame rate. Ray reconstruction. Depth of field. Motion blur. Chromatic motion blur. Image calibration. Adjust brightness or adjust the slider until the image is barely visible. Field of view. 0.0. Use the slider to widen or narrow the camera's field of view. Level.
Levioso. Revelio. Reparo.
Escape. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve puzzles that require extra light. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in disillusionment. Reparo. Oxio.
Accio.
Escape. Back. Mouse left button. Drag to slot spell. Incendio. Reparo. Utility. Allows you to quickly return
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Level. Owl post. Inventory.
You could do better than that.
Level. 8. Escape. Back. K. Enter photo mode. Inventory.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students...
Much interested in
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course. What will you tell?
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Natty just sent you an owl post requesting to meet her in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. M. Floflame's locations. Select the World Map button to switch to the World Map. World Map, the Highlands. This is the World Map. Most of the map, hamlets are small communities throughout the world. Spacebar. Continue. This is the hamlet, Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogwarts. In reverence to the school that taught them all, the inhabitants decided on the name Hogsfield. However, around the same time, as you explore, you will remove fog and
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Careful now.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio.
Map. The astronomy, the herbology class. Herbology class. The library annex. Herbology class, J.
Oh.
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
Well, when goblins what am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Perhaps I'll have a look. Have you learned anything? Have you learned anything about it? Are there other painting? Perhaps I'll have a look.
I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Have you ever flown in?
I'd like to retire to Hogsmeade one day. Open a pub. Full
Revelio.
tales of my childhood.
Accio.
Escape. Back. Mouse left button. Reparo.
Revelio. Reparo.
Escape. Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I adore shopping in Hogwarts.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so
Statue of Gregory the Smarmy.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
What are you up to now?
Angelica, all three?
Revelio. Lumos.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
Revelio.
It's awful.
Revelio.
A dash
special power.
Revelio.
Explain, I think.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
This is the first June I sibling.
Someone bound to solve the riddle of the empty painting soon.
I prefer to study in the library. It's always much too loud in the common room.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
But it's always so noisy. So I end up just talking to everyone and nothing gets done.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed the clues. I'm not
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
I can't wait until I'm a sick year. Then I won't have to waste my time with herbology anymore. I miss Professor.
I've seen devil snare in the wild. It would be terrifying to encounter.
Map. Floodflames locations. The library annex. The library annex.
Any news about the dragon in a pit upon fall? Be enough to make me move.
Lumos.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Have you ever had a cauldron meal? I didn't think it was possible. And then 1 minute, I was stirring. And then...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my staff.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Dittany's restorative
Potting table, dittany. Dittany. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggeneld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at empty. Dittany. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggeneld potion. Dittany.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Oh. Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
Hold tab and tap mouse to open the tool wheel and assign the Chinese chomping cabbages. Then tap to use your assigned tools. Four. Felix Felicis. 8. Chinese chomping cab. 4. Felix Felicis, 0. 8. Chinese chomping cab, Mandrake. 8. Thunder Brew. 8. 4. 8. Chinese chomping. 4. 8. 4. Felix Felicis. 8. Chinese chomping cabbage. Release tab to equip. 4. Four. 8. Chinese chomping cab. 8. Chinese chomping cabbage. 4. 8. Chinese chomping cabbage. Release tab to equip. Formidable chomping cabbages, venomous tentac, invisibility potion. Purchase the recipe for invisibility. 8. Chinese chomping cabbage. Release tab to equip.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could come in handy. Sure, but that's just a dummy. I was imagining, sure, but...
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio. Lumos.
Seeds take time to grow. Returned potting table. Small planter.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Potting table. Small planter.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As MI plants offer so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Protego!
Drinks are really relishing their new...
Revelio!
Only cost me my damn hearing.
I do wonder about...
Protego! Revelio!
Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets.
Revelio!
Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets.
Levioso! Lumos!
Map. Float Flames. Potions class. J. Open quest. The Grand Staircase. The South Wing.
Well, that's very kind of you. I know I've been
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Of Angelica
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely...
desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Level. Owl post.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a gob. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Revelio.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
You heard correctly. Why do you want to know? You heard correctly. Why do you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I can get you that feather. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I can get you that feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I was relieved. Professor Sharp seemed to disagree. I was relieved. Professor Sharp
didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Remember,
Memorandum. Date, 31st of...
potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Levioso.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it?
Potion state. Brew potions from Wiganeld Potion. Felix Felicis. Edurus Potion. Edurus Potion. A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin.
And now we add the Mallow Sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Potion Station. Edurus Potion.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Potion Station. Edurus Potion. A potion that enhances... Edurus Potion.
Now, Mr. Weasley?
A potion that... Empty.
Sorry, Professor.
Escape.
That'll be points
Back.
from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what you... I'm sorry about that. I don't know what you mean.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Professor Sharp's Aura Batch. Potion Station. Felix Felicis. Wiganeld Potion.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
It was nothing. You got me into trouble.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Revelio.
Map. The Great Hall. The Great Hall. The famous, the Bell Tower, the Bell Tower, the Bell Tower Wing. The Daedalian Keys. Nellie Oxpier is in, Flying Class Lawn. Madame Cog, Bell Tower Courtyard. Mouse right button. The Bell Tower Wing.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's amazing. Seems a lot of work just to carry books.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
If I have time. Why did Amit
tell Madame Scribner that they were your book? I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Lumos! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Protego!
Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets.
Revelio!
Professor Black. Might I suggest a ban on magic in the library?
Lumos! Accio!
Today was a good day. That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Are both Smokies again tonight for dinner? I'm becoming more partial to them now. Although, I still prefer meat pie. Mouse will scroll up, mouse will scroll down. Scroll. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets.
Reading any spell. Why can't
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets.
Revelio.
The Old Librarian.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you go. Perhaps a reward, to keep the diary.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I'm only joking. Perhaps I'm not. I'm only joking.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Escape. Back. Mouse left button. Level 10. Gear. Flying mount, cloaks and robes. Outfit. Cloaks and robe, outfit. Outfit. Elegant casual uniform. Superb. Headwear. Dark flat cap. Standard. This item, equipped item. Cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Traditional school equipped item. Traditional school robe. Outfit. Outfit. Escape. Equipped item. Plaid shirt and tie school uniform. Equipped item. Prefect vest, elegant casual uniform. Cloaks and neckwear. Neckwear. Highland scarf, crimson clock, loosened black and white, equipped item. Highland scarf. Loosened black and white pinstripe scarf. Well appointed. Required level 8. Offense. Wand handles. Avian. Celestial. Botanical. Avian. Gray. Classic. Gray. Handwear. Outland dueling gloves. Outland dueling gloves. Headwear. Headwear. Facewear. Level 10. Inventory. Quest items. Quest items. Quest items. Notes. Ministry memory. Note to resources. 4. Flux weeds. 4. Beasts. Level. Challenges. Challenges. Quests. Complete 6. Complete 4. Complete 6 main story. Complete 6 side. Complete 4. Complete 2. Complete 3 side. Complete 4. Complete 6 side. Quests. Level. Quests. Gear. Neckwear. Neckwear. Crimson clockwork scarf. Highlands. Natural beige. Equipped item. Loosened black and white pin. Handwear. Handwear. Stinger dueling. Equipped item. Equipped item. Facewear. Sanguine mask. Gold rimmed circuit. Sanguine mask. Legendary. Wand handles. Wand handles. Headwear. Escape. Outfit. Elegant casual. Equipped item. Elegant casual. Plaid shirt and tie school uniform. Equipped item. Tartan casual. Plaid shirt and tie school uniform. Plaid shirt. Equipped item. Cloaks and robes. Traditional school. Traditional outfit. Elegant casual. Plaid shirt and elegant casual uniform. Level 10.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Oh, I can't help it.
Revelio. Lumos.
Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
I'll look into it. Why would a headmistress do such a thing? I'll look into it.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Oi, can you help me?
I can appreciate it.
And then the werewolves joined
Accio.
us.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
used to enjoy
You can't
flying.
imagine
Lumos.
how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this
Space
key
bar.
in there?
Slap. Escape. Back.
Well, that didn't work.
Space bar. Slap. Escape. Back.
That's it. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest. Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Map. Floodflames locations. The library, U. This is your the library annex. The annex of the library. Mouse left button.
Revelio.
Lumos. 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 Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Glumbumbles. Guide pages. Map. Floodplain, the Great Hall, the Library Annex. The Annex of the Library. Mouse left.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio.
The
Lumos.
being hung here by warrants looking into. People grumbling about a foul smell.
Levioso. Incendio.
Lumos. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
I always knew you were a troublemaker, but a thief! A thief who would steal from their own father, no less! How...
Lumos.
How could you? I have no more words! Only my...
Accio.
You are no child of mine!
Ugh.
That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not covered up with her unfanged geranium. In trouble, are we? Beat up to no good? Thought as much. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. 142 staircases, and this is where they put them.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Spare a moment? I could use your help. Slept well for ages. I miss my pillow.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
My father said he used to hide at school.
Revelio. Revelio.
My side of the dormitory is always spotless. Can't say the same for my house. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were raised by trolls.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small...
Revelio.
Project.
Lumos. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Why, thank you. I've had some good luck.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They can be scary. What's to be?
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
That's unkind. That's actually funny.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
I'll see what I can do. What should I expect? I'll see what I can do.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
I'll see what I can do. What should I expect?
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it.
Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Can you remind me of our arrangement?
Certainly. I need you to sneak into the hidden herbology corridor and bring back some sort of dangerous plant. Then I'll tell everyone I found it. That should get people to stop calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Got called on to read out.
Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets.
I heard an ex-aura lives in the hamlet.
Revelio.
Flattened armor. Guide pages. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Spacebar.
Madame Kagawa is certainly strict. I thought flying was supposed to be fun.
Goblin artifact.
I'd want to play Quidditch. It's one of those uniforms. So fashionable.
I want to play Quidditch.
My sister was home.
Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
New potion. Keeping 1 force, 1 control, and 1 damage spell in your...
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Levioso! Incendio! imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Field Guide. Special rewards will unlock as you progress Field Guide challenges. Visit the Challenges menu to review your Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets.
It's my favorite place in the entire.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Happy to help. Take it. Actually, I might just keep this. Happy to help.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Map. The South Wing. The South Wing of Hogwarts. Mouse left but exit. U. Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade, J. Pippin's potions. An apothecary that carries a wide selection of potions and potions ingredients. Mouse right button. Set waypoint. Hogwarts map. Flowflames locations. World map. South Hog, Lower Hogsfield. J. Map. Flowflame, exit. The Grand Staircase. Hogwarts. North Hogwarts grounds. Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogwarts. North Hogwarts, the Highlands. South Hogwarts region, North Hogwarts grounds.
Revelio.
Finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
If you try to study the life.
Have you ever seen a professor outside?
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something I found.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear it. This could be dangerous. I'm glad to hear it. This could be dangerous.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I've always said that travel broadens...
I beg your pardon.
Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I told you repeatedly not...
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'll have taken your life.
Levioso. Incendio. Tell Rookwood to find you himself.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collections section of your field.
Get over here! Hang on! We can help them!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student off of my dead body! Learn that in first year, did ya?
I hate fights. Not today! Knew you would still. How embarrassing!
Tiger!
You just wait till I come down.
Head in the clouds, this one! Expulsor! Knocked over! Yeah! Stop this buffoonery!
Your journey has ended. Quest failed. Try again. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and levels. New challenges will be discovered as you advance quests and explore the world.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collections section of your...
Really think you can hold them up?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Excuse me.
Tell Rookwood to find you himself.
Body. Tiger! Conductor!
Incendio.
Is that a pile of luck? I haven't even had my tea yet.
You're no match for me.
Nice try. You haven't the knacker. Conductor!
You never stood a chance.
Try again. Your journey has ended. Quest failed. Try again. A white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode mouse right button reveals additional secondary targets, and a reticle for greater targeting.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collections section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type.
Stop right there!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You can talk about dead body!
That's just painful! You haven't got...
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You'll feel that tomorrow. Potato! Potato! How does that feel? You're a bit
Press
dizzy with
left
your
shift to
skills,
swim
old
faster.
sweetheart. Learned that in first year, did ya? Head in the clouds, this one. Potato! That's proper feeble, that is. Potato! Clumsy little expulsor. Is that the best you got? Potato! What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research. How interesting. Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Research. How interesting.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
How extraordinary. I thought Merlin was a myth.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Level 11. Settings. Settings. Save game, empty save, exploring. Exploring. Manual save. Empty save slot. Save complete.